Hello friends, I'm Joana from Joana Miranda Studio, and this is my video series, Art Bag Time-Saving Tips and Tricks. As you probably know from watching a bunch of my earlier videos, I'm a big fan of practicing as a way to get better at drawing. Now there are those that say that if you want to get better, you should just draw the same thing over and over again. I agree in part, and in my case, what I like to do is draw people, and so I draw people over and over again. However, my people have, or at least I try to make sure that my people have different expressions and that they move in different ways, and so I'm always trying to learn how to do that better. Now, of course, you might need to look for inspiration for your drawing, and the places that I like to look on social media are Pinterest and Behance, and I have accounts on both of those. What I like about Pinterest is that if you happen to discover an artist that you like, if you click on the picture on Pinterest, usually on the side of the site you'll get a whole bunch of other suggested pictures that say similar to this particular photo. So you might actually stumble upon some artists that you didn't even know existed just because their work is similar to someone else's that you like. Behance is actually an artist like portfolio website, and you can find wonderful artists and illustrators on Behance. Now, when I am looking for inspiration, my point is to look for inspiration, not to look to plagiarize or copy, and I suggest you do the same thing. And I look to see if there are expressions or movements or how the artist closes the lines or doesn't close the lines, and how those effects of style and illustration style speak to me. And I see if I can incorporate those into my own work. Another way that I try to challenge myself to keep growing as an illustrator is to change up the media, and that is what I'm going to do today. Since I usually draw kind of small, today I'm going to draw really big. Of course, I do need a stand for this, so bear with me while I switch up my equipment so that you can see what I'm going to draw. Now that I've got my music stand all set up, I'll just explain what I have here. This is newsprint that I got from Michael's. It's pretty inexpensive. The paper is quite thin, and it's a great way to practice. And I also will be drawing with a Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen, much bigger tool than I'm used to using. When I normally draw, when I draw most often, I use my Noodler's Ahab Flex Fountain pen. But the good thing about working with this larger scale and a marker is that it forces you, obviously, to think bigger to fill the page, and also to be looser with your strokes. And that can really help free up your illustrations for when you transition to actually working on smaller pieces of paper. Okay, so let's, hopefully you'll see everything that I'm doing and my head won't get in the way. And here we have a self-portrait of sorts of me feeding somebody very special. The only thing missing is little Ziggy. That's it for today's Art Bag Time-Saving Tips and Tricks video. If you like this video, I hope you'll consider giving it a thumbs up. Keep in mind that I post these videos every Monday and Friday, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, maybe you'd like to do so, and if you do, don't forget to toggle on the little bell so that you get a notification every time I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching.